Greetings, Raven lovers, artists, and other crazy people. Welcome back to my advent calendar, where we open a new door every single day and see what kind of odd prompt that you gave to me or our challenge I have to do this time. And let's see, where is here is number 8, and we open it. What will it be? What will he torture me with this time? Oh, this is one of the more we get some of the more poetic ones. The beloved dead. So yeah, this it's very interesting. What will I draw for that? I have no clue. I have to think about this for a while, but let's see what we come up with, right? And yes, I really needed quite a while to think about this, but eventually I got an idea. I had so many different ideas actually, but couldn't really decide which one is the best. And before I even got the chance to put any of them into little thumbnails in order to decide to make a decision, I played around in my head with different ideas, and then while I was, I think, on the way to work, or when I was done with work and waiting for my boyfriend to get me, I suddenly got an idea and thought, hey, that might work. It might be the most simple one, but I just went with it because I didn't have that much time to think about that many other options. I just went with it and thought, I see where this is going. So I had the idea of an image of a girl that sits on a grave, and this was like my first intuition when I thought about this prompt, but I had something a little bit different in vision at first, but didn't really know what to do with that. And then I got the idea to just change the position, because I also really wanted to bring in some ravens. Because, of course, I mean, if you give me a prompt like this, of course I need to find a way to incorporate ravens in some kind of way. And so I was thinking how to incorporate them. I also wanted to, like, give the emphasis on the word beloved, so that the love is shown in some kind of way. So I first thought that she is kind of holding some kind of a light bulb that basically represents the soul of the lost one. Gosh. But I didn't really know how to incorporate the ravens then. And then I thought maybe the ravens could dance around the soul. And then I thought, okay, the soul is hovering above her and she's just sitting on the grave, and she is leaning on the, how's it called again? The tombstone. The tombstone. And other than that, I honestly don't really know what else to say. I struggled a lot with the pose. Oh god damn. Like, you just see right now the beginning of many times of erasing. Like, I erased the down part of her body so much. I was so unsure about this pose, and I didn't really want to take the time to shoot a reference of myself lying like this, or go into Design Doll and play around with that. Usually those are the options that I do if I can't find a reference somewhere else. But here, just tried to figure it out on my own. That was quite a challenge, honestly, but I think I managed to get it down somehow. It's probably not perfect, not completely anatomically correct, but it works. Let's just call it an artistic choice. Always when something looks a bit wonky, you can just cover it up by saying it's an artistic choice. And people might believe it. So yeah, I just went with that. I also had a little bit of a struggle with the head position, like it was not leaning as sidewards as I wanted to, as I had it in my little thumbnail sketch next to me. That was a mess. Also, this is one of the prompts that I have in this calendar that are actually so poetic and cool that I would love to give this a second shot another time to create a bigger artwork with them, and one that I take a bit more time with. I would be interested in seeing how much I could accomplish when I give myself a bit more time to think about this a bit more, and, you know, just more time to draw it in general. What kind of cool things I could come up with some of these prompts, because there are quite a few. I think I have at least 5 or 6 really poetic ones, so there are still quite a couple still waiting inside the calendar, and I'm so really interested what I will come up with for this. And I think perhaps I would take these tiny ones as also like a thumbnail approach perhaps, and just one day come back to these with perhaps a bigger size, like an A4 format, something like that, and try to recreate what I have on a tiny sheet, but better and more defined. Perhaps, I'm not sure. Perhaps I will also end up liking the tiny ones all so much that I decide that I don't want to draw them again. We will have to see. I must say, for this one, I was actually quite pleased with the outcome, even though I kept it quite simple in some parts. Like the face is very simply drawn, which makes sense because it's really tiny. There wasn't really room for a lot of details, and it looks a little bit more stylized in this way. And the coloring, of course, also was really easy. I choose a more monochrome kind of approach, which I think has a very specific charm. And yeah, I really like it. Also the overall composition. It's not something mind-blowing or super creative, I think. Something of a genius work, but yeah, I still like it. It's simple but effective. And do I have anything else to say? Sorry if I sound a bit more like tired or anything today, I don't know. It's pretty late already, and I haven't really sorted my mind before I started recording this because I'm in a time crunch. Good old time crunch. But yeah, I didn't want to leave you with just music for this one, because I always find that when you don't have a voice for the entire time of a drawing process, then it feels even longer than it usually feels compared to when you have a voice talking to you, or at least a song with the human voice and not just a melodic, an instrumental version. But also making the time lapses, of course, is a bit easier for me because it's faster to do. I make so many breaks today while I talk that I have to cut quite a lot out of this messy voiceover. This is what you get when you go unscripted, but yeah, it didn't really work differently. But yeah, we came up with a more serious kind of image, which is quite a contrast to the images that we had so far. I mean, right at the beginning we had a hag that was passing out because her corset was too tight. And we had an apocalypse caused by cucumbers, like... And now we suddenly have something like this. By the way, this prompt right here was suggested by the same person who also suggested the cucumber apocalypse, so... Quite a creative mind, I must say, quite a creative mind. But yeah, I really enjoyed working on this, and it went down relatively quickly, at least for me. Like, you might know, I'm not really a fast artist. I'm pretty slow in basically everything that I'm doing, even a drawing. So I needed a couple of hours for this. Of course, you see this in a couple of minutes because it's sped up and at a few places here and there, and I also cut it out a few parts. But yeah, for me it still went down rather quickly. Choosing a smaller size for these prompts definitely helped me to not spend entire days on one single artwork. That really helps. And yeah, like I said, I'm really pleased actually with the result. Even though it's not perfect, we shouldn't always try to aim for perfection, because that's not what art is about. It's also about enjoying the process, and I really enjoyed the process here. It was great. But yeah, do I have anything else to say? Yeah, also, like something I already hinted at, there is definitely at least one video coming up with a more serious topic that kind of reflects what I'm doing here. And this is the last one actually, December the 24th, which will probably also not come out on December the 24th. Like, it's already predictable. But hey, who cares, right? We have fun here. But yeah, I hope you won't be disappointed that it won't be a funny one or a super goofy one, because perhaps you might like this more for December the 24th. I mean, having something lighthearted and fun for this particular day might be better suited. But yeah, it has to do with a specific gift that I'm making for someone, and I didn't want to bring in any goofy energy into this because it feels inappropriate, but I also won't make it too dark or anything. Like, I won't touch on the subject matter too much, so don't worry. It will still be lighthearted, not just as funny, or, you know, it might have more of a slower energy like this video has, thanks to my voice. Like, I probably sound like I'm super bored, but I'm not. I'm just a little bit tired right now. I couldn't resist watching the stream of German Horror Guy for today because it was a game that really interested me. I could have watched the rewatch, but I wanted to be there live, and so yeah. I need to do this voiceover now pretty late in the night, and now looking at the clock, it seems like this video will definitely not come out today anymore. Dang it. The rendering will take too long for that. Probably a couple of minutes, and then also the uploading process takes so long. And dang it. But whatever. I really think I don't have anything else to say right now. What do you think of the calendar so far? Which kind of approach do you like more? Do you think I should go back to just talking to the camera while I draw? You like that more? I personally think this approach is better, because I realized that this direct voiceover function of Shotcut is not that bad. The sound quality is actually quite nice. And it feels a bit faster, like it feels like I don't have that much extra work to do. Now my screen went off. Does it still record? Yeah, okay. My screen went dark because I wasn't doing anything with the mouse. I was kind of worried that it would stop recording. But yeah, this video is probably still a bit too long for an advent calendar, but you know what, I don't care. How long they will get is how long they will get. And yeah, some of them will be shorter, some of them will be longer, and this is just how it will go. I have realized that the most of you are not actually watching the videos directly when they come out anyways. A lot of you seem to watch them a bit on delay anyways, so that's quite good for me, because it means I don't need to stress out about the release date that much. You all seem kind of chill about the upload time not being accurate, which is really great. You guys are great, you know that? Definitely tell me what you think of the artwork itself, and also perhaps which of the videos so far is your favorite. I would be interested in that. I think I have currently 2 favorites where I think they came out really good, but I don't want to tell you which of those, because I don't want to accidentally influence your decision on that. Just tell me down in the comments what do you think is the best one so far, and if you gave a suggestion and it didn't come up yet, are you excited to see yours? Or did your suggestion already come up? You don't have to say which one it was. I mean, I probably know because I remember most of the person who gave what. And oh my god, we are already in the showcase and I talked over that. I'm so sorry. Okay, bye. Keep grading and stay nice to ravens. Ah! Okay, I just realized that when I cut out all of these breaks that I make, it's way shorter, so I don't talk over the final result part anymore. So it's fine. Anyways, I will stop right here for real now. And again, I hope to see you in the next video, and yeah, keep grading and stay nice to ravens. Bye for real now.
Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hope. Cause I can't move on till I let go.